Factorize x square minus square root 2x minus 4. We are given a quadratic expression and we are to factorize it using the middle term split method. So in first step, we will compare the given quadratic expression with the general form of quadratic expression. The general form of quadratic expression is ax square plus bx plus c, where a is the coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is a constant term. On comparing these expressions, we find that a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus of square root 2, and c is equal to minus 4. In the second step, we will find multiplication of a and c. It is 1 multiplied by minus 4 and it is minus 4. Positive value of multiplication AC is 4. We will factorize 4. It is 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. We observe that square root of 2 is present in the middle term of the quadratic expression. Since square root of 2 is present here, so square root 2 must be present as a factor of 4. How can we do it? We can factorize 2 as the multiplication of square root 2 and square root 2. See, 1 as it is, 2 is factorized as square root 2 multiplied by square root 2, and the next 2 is as it is. So factorization of 4 is 1 multiplied by square root 2 multiplied by square root 2 and multiplied by 2. Now we can find all possible factors of 4. They are 1, square root 2, 2, twice of square root 2, and multiplication of all, which is 4. So they are all possible factors of 4. Now in third step, first of all we will check the sign of multiplication AC, and it is negative. Since sign of multiplication is negative, we will select two factors out of these factors such that their difference is the middle term square root 2 and their multiplication is 4. Once again I am repeating, we will select two factors such that their difference is square root 2 and their multiplication is 4. Okay, so the two factors are 2 and square root 2. We see that their multiplication is 4, okay, and their difference is square root 2. So we can write square root 2 as twice of square root 2 minus square root 2, or you can write square root 2x as twice of square root 2x minus square root 2x. Even you can write minus of square root 2x is equal to minus of twice of square root 2x plus square root 2x. So in this way we have splitted the middle term minus square root 2x as minus twice of square root 2x plus square root 2x. So now we will rewrite the quadratic expression in fourth step with its middle term splitted. It is x square minus square root 2x minus 4 is equal to x square minus twice of square root 2x plus square root 2x minus 4. Okay. Now in fifth step, we will factorize first two terms, then we will factorize the last two terms. The first two terms are x square and minus twice of square root 2x. They can be factorized as x whole multiplied by x minus twice of square root 2. You can check after multiplying them whether the factorization is correct or not. X in multiplication with x gives x square. X in multiplication with minus twice of square root 2 gives minus twice of square root 2x. Okay. Now we will factorize the last two terms. The last two terms must be factorized such that one of the factors must be x minus twice of root 2. Okay, so one of the factors is x minus twice of root 2, so other factor will be plus square root 2. Once again you can check the factorization is correct or not. Square root 2 in multiplication with x is square root 2x. Square root 2 in multiplication with minus twice of square root 2 is minus 4. So we have factorized first two terms and last two terms such that a factor x minus twice of square root 2 is common. So the common factor can be written outside the bracket, and inside the bracket you will have x plus square root 2. So in this way you have factorized a quadratic expression using the middle term split method with two factors. The first factor is x minus twice of square root 2 and second factor is x plus square root 2.